Happy 4th of July. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day on this beautiful 4th of July Independence Day. We're going to talk a little bit of football on 4th of July before I get my barbecue going, before I go out and enjoy the fireworks. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for joining in the Niner Sickness podcast on 4th of July. We're going to talk football. We're going to talk about 4th of July. What's your favorite fireworks? We're going to have a little bit of fun right after this. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Niner Sickness podcast on this day. Let's go ahead and start welcoming everybody in here. What is going on, my boy Jimmy Perez? Happy 4th of July, Beto. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Bebop in the house. What's up, Bebop? Welcome to the broadcast. We got Damian Lee in the house. Hey, by the way, great show yesterday. Damian Lee, I know you were the guest of my boy Bryant and David McNiner. I enjoyed you guys' show. Great job, guys. My little sis, Dawn Dotson's in the house. What's up, Dawn? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We got Crazy Guy in the house. How you doing, Crazy Guy? Good to see you. Give me a second. Says, it's America's Day. I'm still going to talk the language that's in my blood. Let's go. We got Luis Moreno in the house. He said, what's up, sickness? Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you and your family. My boy, Brian, my brother from a different mother, No Border Sports, Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you, my friend. Happy 4th of July to you and your family. Let me make sure. We got Alex G, Rams fan. He says, happy 4th of July. Niner Sickness. Vamonos, Rams. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Good to see you. And happy 4th of July to you as well. Brian Cope and McNiner are the best. Look them up for the best Niner content. Ooh, let's go.
Booyah!
That's what I'm talking about. We got Cardcast in the house. What's up, Cardcast? Welcome to another episode of the Niners Sickness podcast. How you doing, my friend? So it's 4th of July. My title is Niners 4th of July Bash. We're going to talk a little bit of 49er football. And, excuse me, we're going to talk a little bit of 49er football, have some fun on this day. Have you guys already done fireworks? Depending on where you're at, it is 3:40 here. So it's 7 o'clock. So it's still early before fireworks. Where are you going to be doing fireworks? With whom are you going to be doing fireworks? I am interested to see who are you doing fireworks with? Who are you going to spend fireworks with? I'm excited to know. Let me know. We got Tommy Huxley in the house. Lambs are absolute basura. Niners dropped 60 burger on them week 2. Ooh. Talk your shit, Tommy. Talk your shit. Let's go. Crazy Juice says, sup, Beto, and happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you as well, my friend. I am riding my e-bike under the fireworks. I love it. I love it, brother. I love it. That is awesome. I don't do fireworks because they're illegal in El Paso, Texas. Oh, okay. That sucks. If we do watch the fireworks, we're going to sit in the Costco parking lot. All right. So they do a big old show there where you're at, Don. We got Daniel Debris Sports in the house. What's up? Happy 4th of July, my friend. Happy 4th of July. Not Crazy Girl again. Don't you have some Caltrix podcast to go to? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Booyah!
Talk your shit, Tom. Talk your shit. My brother from a different mother is in the house. What's up, Pale Time? Pale Time is a big, devoted, faithful Rams fan from Canada, the Canadian Ram fan. He says, hey, Beto, happy 4th of July to you and all Americans everywhere. He says Americans ever, but I think he meant to say everywhere. But there's some mysterious folks who do them anyway. You're always going to find those people. You tell them no, and they're going to find a way to do it. Before we continue to proceed, you know what to do. Make sure to wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy, Niner Sickness. I would appreciate that very, very much. So, for myself, my family, we're going to watch the fireworks here from our house. We're going to enjoy the fireworks. They do a big old show in the area. Pretty much is a bunch of Mexicans all drunk doing their fireworks. So I'm like, hey, let them spend the money. We'll enjoy the fireworks for free. Why not? We'll enjoy the fireworks for free. Let's go. Look who it is. We got royalty, ladies and gentlemen. We got East Coast Red and Gold podcast representing tonight. We got Jess. How you doing, Jess? By the way, Jess is the guru of fireworks. She's gonna have a bash on Saturday, and she's gonna be the fireworks for all her neighbors. So exciting for her. Beto, the San Francisco Giants went from hot. I know. I don't know. Did they play today yet? They have not been playing to par, man. They have not been playing the way that I want them to play, man. So it is frustrating to say the least. It is frustrating to say the least. Pale Tom says, I like fireworks in small groups of people, but large crowds with annoying parking, I find skipping. You don't like big crowds, huh? I got you. Look who it is. Mr. Throwback. Throwback, 49er Throwback. Happy 4th of July, my friend. Happy 4th of July. Welcome. Look who it is, my brother. From a different mother. Let's go. How you doing, 49er Minded? My boy Bash is in the house. Welcome, welcome. We're going to see the Giants this Sunday. Oh, that's right. They're playing. I think that who are they playing against? Oh, the Colorado Rockies, right? Colorado Rockies. Let's see here. Look who it is. My boy, my brother, Chris Hansen. How you doing, sir? That's a nice hat. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Am I okay, there we go. Gotta trying to stay away from that blurriness. I appreciate that. Getting destroyed 6-0. Oh yeah. I know they were rod. I mean, as soon as they went to the rookies, they started to play some good ball, and now they're like, man, it is frustrating. It is frustrating to say the least, for sure. Beto is all tatted. Orale. Who's tatted? Me? I'm afraid of needles. I got no tattoos. Orale. Viva la raza, Holmes. Don says Rockies. All right. The Rockies. Crazy guy says, I could tell he got abused because he was wearing a Niners jersey. Orale, crazy guy. No mames, way. No mames. So, today is 4th of July, Independence Day. After today, we're getting closer and closer to training camp. Who is excited? Who is truly excited for training camp? Who is fired up for training camp? I know I am fired up. I cannot wait for training camp. There's going to be so many battles. Iron sharpens iron. I can't wait to see the quarterback situation. I want to see what's going on in the receiving core. The tight ends are going to be interesting this training camp. We got 2 additions. Carmen Latu from Alabama, and then we got Brennan Willis from Oklahoma to compete with Ross Dwally and Warner. Charlie Warner is going to be a competition for sure. Will Cameron Latu and Will Braden Willis outbeat Charlie Warner and Ross Dwally? That's going to be a competition to keep an eye on for sure. What's up, Roberto? Roberto Davis is in the house. ¿Qué pasa, Roberto? Órale. The Cowgirls logo is still a rating. 1 star. 1 freaking star. And how did they get that thought of a star? Well, they got beat up so bad that all they saw was stars. So that's how they came with the genius idea of a single star. Pathetic. Pathetic if I don't say so myself. What are you doing for 4th of July, Beto? I'm going to barbecue in about a half hour. I'm going to barbecue. I'm going to get ready to watch the fireworks outside. Enjoy the fireworks with the family. And just be safe, man. No alcohol, no cigarros, just root beer. That's about the closest I get to a beer is root beer. What are you going to be doing, Mr. Perez? Tommy, they're talking to each other. Brennan Willis. That's what I'm talking. This kid from Ohio State has a lot of promise, doesn't he? Doesn't he have a lot of promise of what he's going to do, what he's capable of doing on the field? I'm excited to see what this kid offers. I'm really excited to see what this kid offers. What is Braylon Willis going to offer to the Niners offense? What is Kyle going to do with him? How many snaps will he get? Cameron Latu took in the third round, first tight end taken. What plans do San Francisco, particularly Kyle Shanahan, have for this kid? Is he going to be a strictly blocker? Is he going to be a blocker and a pass catcher? What thought process, I wonder, went through Kyle Shanahan when he decided to draft the kid out of Alabama? Because he's not your typical tight end that the Niners look for. So I'm curious what inspired or what caught Kyle's attention when he saw film and tape on one Cameron Latu. We're going to find out for sure in training camp and in preseason. The running back competition, that's a good one too, Damien. You got, you got Christian McCaffrey. You got Elijah Mitchell, if he can stay healthy. You got Jordan Mason, TDP. And then you got a couple of undrafted free agents in there. It's going to be interesting to see the competition between Elijah Mitchell and Jordan Mason. Does Jordan Mason, let me rephrase it. Do you guys think that Jordan Mason could possibly crack the second spot over Elijah Mitchell this training camp? Or do you think Elijah Mitchell is the clear backup to Christian McCaffrey if he can remain healthy? Unborn. Who's unborn? I think you're talking about Laborn. Now, he has some character issues off the field. He got kicked off. Marshall. No, not Marshall. He went to Marshall and had a good season there. I believe before Marshall, he went to, I'm trying to think of the other college he went to where he had some issues there. I think it was Florida State. And he finally got kicked out of there, out of the program. So he does have some character concerns, but maybe Kyle can turn it around. He is an undrafted free agent, though, so it's not like he cost us a pick. Robert Beal Jr. Hopefully he plans out. I know he's a Georgia Bulldog, and I know that pass rushers, D tackles normally out of Georgia are very good. Georgia's known for their defensive line, but it was kind of a head scratcher for me when they drafted Robert Beal Jr. I'm interested to see what they saw in him. I am interested in seeing what did they see in one Robert Beal Jr. Can he make the lineup? Will he make the 53? I mean, you got players like Clinton Farrell, free agent signing. You have Austin, free agent signing. You still have Hyder back there. Can Robert Beal Jr. make the 53? It's going to be interesting. I'm telling you, training camp is going to be fun to watch this. I cannot wait for training camp. What's up, David? What's up, my brother from another mother? How you doing, sir? Sure that. What's up, Beto and the Niner Empire? I wipe my feet. Thank you for wiping your feet, brother. I appreciate that very, very much. And welcome to the chat. I'm interested to know what's going to happen with Robert Beal, though. Will he make the roster? He looks kind of a tweener to me. He doesn't look that big. He's going to definitely have to put some muscle if he's going to make some type of noise. 49er Throwback says, I've watched tons of Braylon Willis and Robert Beal Jr. like those rookies. All right. Now, if you had to choose one over the other, if the only two players, you can only bring in one player. Only one player can make the 53-man roster. Braden Willis or Robert Beal Jr.? Who would it be, Niners Throwback? Who would you take over the other? Let me know in the chat. Let's see here. I think the team is betting on Drake. Oh, man. I cannot wait to see Drake Jackson. I am fired up for this kid. I watch a lot of his tape, the minimal tape that he put on as a 49er. He had like 5 batted balls, 3 sacks, forgot how many tackles, and he didn't play much. He came in dealing with a bunch of, he had to talk to a bunch of teams last offseason. He went to the combine. He had to go through a lot of things. He was auditioning for that team, auditioning for this team. Finally, he has had a complete offseason. A lot of times when you face adversity, either you step up or you step out. Either you step up or you step out. What type of reaction we're going to get from Drake Jackson? Because last year, Chris Kasarik and D'Amico Ryans decided to shut him down. He was a healthy scratch. They decided to shut him down. And to me, that is a great adversity. That's a wall of adversity for him. This guy was a playmaker in college. He was just playing for a bad team in college. UC was bad. He was a big recruit from high school. I think he was a 5-star recruit, if I'm not mistaken. And the first time ever he faces adversity, how is he going to respond? Well, so far, he has responded very well. He came in early into the weight room, starting to hit the weights, looks stronger, looks bigger, but most importantly, he hasn't lost any of his speed. He is definitely someone that I'm looking forward on seeing. How good could Drake Jackson be? Is he that missing piece that we have been missing since D Ford left to complement one Nick Bosa? Imagine how good this defensive line would be if Drake Jackson steps up. You know, whether you love him or don't, Eric Armstead, he is very underrated. He's not big in sacks, but the man puts the work in the run game. Now you add Hargrave to impose his will in the middle. That's even going to make Nick Bosa even better. And that's hard to say. As good as he was. He was what? Defensive player of the year last year? 18 and a half sacks without the help of Hargrave because Kinlaw was not able to give him that help that he wanted, that he'll get from Hargrave this season. And yet, he was able to still muster 18 and a half. Will this year be the year that he breaks the record? Will he break the record in sacks by Michael Strahan? Because remember, offensive coordinators game plan for Nick Bosa. They did not really game plan for Armstead. They definitely did not game plan for Sampson. They did not game plan for Kinlaw. So they put all their attention onto Nick Bosa. And yet Nick Bosa still was able to have 18 and a half sacks when all eyes were on him. Now that you bring in Hargrave, who is also a dominating defensive player who demands respect, who can go after the quarterback, he put 66 pressures on the quarterback last season and 11 sacks. The Niners have found their Aaron Donald in the middle. So now offensive coordinators are going to have to game plan for Hargrave. Not just Bosa, but they're going to have to game plan for for Hargrave and Eric. Because if you remember in 2019 when we had DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead had his best season in sacks. He had 10 sacks. Honestly, if we can get 7 sacks out of Eric Armstead, it would be great. I will take it all day. What are we barbecuing? Can I have some? You are always welcome to my home. Mi casa, tu casa, hermano. I am barbecuing some hamburgers, a couple of chicken breasts. I'm going to barbecue a steak for me. Potatoes, nothing too big, nothing too I'm not doing no ribs like I normally do, no tri-tip, no, stuff like that. I'm just keeping it really basic. This is why I'm not out there right now. It's only 4:00. For the stuff that I'm going to do, it doesn't take too long to barbecue. I'd rather die than go to the Cowgirls podcast. Andale, andale. I've watched a lot of film on him. He's consistent with his blocking. I'm assuming you're talking about Willis. If I'm not mistaken, they're 49ers throwback. Let me know if I'm correct. Solid blocking and good at the line of scrimmage. I only go to the Cow Pie podcast to roast those fools. Question. Are any noble Niner players in danger of being cut? That's a good question. Let me get back to you in a second. Let me say hello to my boy, my brother from another mother, Jay in the Bay. What's up, brother? Good to see you. He says, what's good? Faithful and Niner Sickness. Welcome, my brother. Welcome. I appreciate you showing up, man. Have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July. Are you barbecuing today, Jay in the Bay? And if you are, what are you barbecuing? That's a good question, Pale. By the way, why are all roasting me for no reason? You're a Cowboys fan. That is the numero uno reason why you get roasted, my friend. You are a Cowboy fan. You need to come over to the good side. Niners for life. Friendly reminder to tackle that like button. Yes, sir. Make sure to tackle, like my boy Bryant Cope likes to say, Jake Moody, that like button. That's a shout out to my boy Bryant. Roberto Davis says, Seahawks are sour. Our camp cuts will fill out their roster. It seems like every player that we cut seems to go over to the Sea Chickens for sure. Because they know we draft well. We draft so good that even the ones that are good have to be cut. So right away, here comes the Sea Chickens. By the way, what is a sea chicken? What is it? Well, I call it sea chicken, but what is a Seahawk? Is it a bird with a stuck in his, never mind. Never mind. Niner Josh, 1982 faithful forever is in the house. What's up, brother? Welcome to Beto, my man. Good to see you on. I am driving in this Las Vegas heat, but wanted to say what's up, my good sir. Slap that like and show the love, faithful. Appreciate that, my friend. Be safe out there in Vegas. I cannot imagine what the heat is over there. I do not even want to imagine what the heat. I got one of my sisters over there in Mariah. She lives in Vegas, and my goodness, Charlie, no way. Vegas is nice to visit, but to live, no. Charlie Holmes. But welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Because you are a Tommy, man. Tommy. This is what I got to use for Tommy.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
Whenever Tommy comes in, I got to play that. Tommy está loco. Tommy is crazy, eh? He's crazy. In a good way. Damien Lee says, I would trade Elijah Mitchell at the deadline. Interesting. That is interesting that you mentioned that. You would trade Elijah Mitchell. Now, I love me some Elijah Mitchell. I think this kid is phenomenal. What he can do, the vision he has, the way he's able to see the holes and hit the holes, it's incredible. The only downside, unfortunately, to Elijah Mitchell is the most important part, trying to stay on the field. He gets hurt too much. The best ability is availability. And he does not offer that. And it sucks because imagine Christian McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell being that 1-2 punch. Consistency. Will this be the year that Elijah Mitchell finally breaks through and plays for the whole year? We will have to wait and see. But I do like the kid, Jordan Mason. I love me Elijah Mitchell. Don't get me wrong. Elijah Mitchell, if healthy, is way better than Jordan Mason. Absolute better than Jordan Mason if he's healthy. The problem is, that is the problem. He can't stay healthy. And that's a concerning thing. Jordan Mason will take over if Mitchell gets injured again. You know, if I was Elijah Mitchell, I understand injury is a part of football. It's a contact sport. Everybody gets injured. Particularly if you're a 49er, right? Any of the other teams, injury is part of football. On the Niners, guaranteed to get injured. My goodness, do we have that injury bug that I hate? But to your point, 49ers throwback, if Elijah Mitchell does get hurt, Jordan Mason will take advantage of that misfortune injury to one Elijah Mitchell. Now, the question will be, I guess it depends how good Jordan plays, right? Because people say that players cannot lose their job to injury. They shouldn't, but they most definitely do. Alex Smith lost his job to injury. He got hurt. Kaepernick comes in, and he never got his job back. The next year, traded to Kansas City. Trey gets hurt. Here comes in Brock Purdy. He takes his job. Now, Brock Purdy's hurt, and Trey's healthy, and Trey's trying to take the job away from Purdy again. Just because you're a starting positional player does not guarantee to remain there if you get hurt. If the guy coming in for you outplays you, and particularly with Kyle Shanahan, right? He is the type of guy that loves to play the hot hand. If you are the hot hand, he'll play you. This is why I like Brock Purdy. I believe Brock Purdy is still QB1. But if Trey comes in training camp and really plays well, and then he plays in preseason and dominates and shows Kyle that, hey, he has learned, he's gotten better in his on the throwing motions, he's more accurate. I don't see Kyle putting in Brock Purdy even if he's ready to go. If he's confident enough to go with Trey. Can Trey Lance do it? Can he get that job? Or, and I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, and call me a hater. I love Trey. I have his jersey. I wanted Trey to be drafted to the Niners when they took him. But will he outbeat Sam Darnold? And I know that a lot of you are like, Sam Darnold is trash. He's no good. Haven't you seen his tape, Beto? Beto, haven't you seen his tape? Beto, haven't you seen what he's done in Carolina, what he did with the Jets? I am not blinded. I know what he's done. I know he's a turnover machine. But I also know that he was drafted 3rd overall for a reason. Now, he went to a bad organization like the Jets. The Jets were terrible when he went there. And he developed bad habits. Then he gets traded to Carolina, and the whole Carolina's, they're in the middle of firing their head coach. The interim coach becomes our defensive coordinator, Steve Wilks. And if you saw towards the end of Carolina this season, once they started to establish the run game, Sam Darnold looked pretty good. Now, am I saying he's going to beat out Trey? No. Could he? Absolutely. And I know that people have their favorites, right? Niner fans. And you know what? It's America. You have the choice to do whatever you want as long as it's legal. Even the illegal stuff you can do, but there's consequences. But for all the Trey fans, for all the Brock fans, they want their guy to be the starter so bad that they do not even want to see Sam Darnold be a starter. They don't want him to be a starter. They're like, no, it's either Trey or Brock. And people ask me, hey, bro, I know you like Brock Purdy, but who would you prefer? Brock Purdy or Sam Darnold? And my answer will always be the player that gives us the best chance to win. Who gives us the best chance to win? I like Brock Purdy. I love Trey Lance. But if Sam Darnold is able to show me that he can win games and get this team to the promised land, I don't care that it's him. I've been talking to Niner fans. They're like, I'd rather lose the Super Bowl with Trey Lance than win it with Sam Darnold. This is Niner fans. I'd rather lose the Super Bowl with Trey Lance than win it with Sam Darnold. And I'm like, I just can't see how they are true Niner fans. I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. But how can you tell me you are a Niner fan when you're telling me you'd rather lose a Super Bowl with Trey Lance than win it with Sam Darnold? I just don't get that. And I don't think I ever will. That is crazy. That's ludicrous. Do I want Trey Lance to be the quarterback of the future? Yes. Would the perfect scenario be that we win multiple Super Bowls with Trey Lance at quarterback, doing the Josh Allen type of things, doing the Patrick Mahomes type of things? That would be the best case scenario. I'm even willing to say if Brock Purdy is the future QB1 and we win Super Bowls, I'm okay with that as well. That'll be my preference. But to be honest with you, I don't care who the quarterback is. I just want to win. My tattoo says San Francisco 49ers. It doesn't say Brock. It doesn't say Trey. It doesn't even say Sam or Joe Montana or Steve Young. It says SF. So I will always root for the team first, the players second. Now, it doesn't mean I don't have my favorite players. I'm wearing Christian McCaffrey jersey. I have favorite players, and I root for my players to do well. But I will never put them above the team. And if Sam Darnold gives the Niners the best opportunity to win a Super Bowl, I don't care that it's him. Now you might say, you're crazy. Sam Darnold will never be good. You can say that, but you don't know that. How many quarterbacks have turned it around and become great? Now, am I saying that Sam Darnold could be a Hall of Fame quarterback? I'm not going that far. Is Sam Darnold going to be the next Joe Montana or Peyton Manning? No, I'm not even saying that. What I am saying is, if Sam Darnold outplays Brock Purdy, outplays Trey Lance, and he's securing the ball, then I will run with Sam. Am I going to buy his jersey? Probably not. But I will support him as the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers until he shows me otherwise. Now, with that said, I'm not saying that Sam Darnold's going to be a starter for the Niners. The most he can probably be is a solid backup, a tradable piece that the Niners can trade. This is why I want Sam Darnold to be successful. I want him to look good in training camp. I want him to look good in preseason games. Why? Because his market, his trade value goes up. And if his trade market goes up, that benefits the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not saying we're going to trade Trey Lance by any means, but I want Trey to be successful. If they do decide to trade Trey and rock with Brock Purdy, I want the market to go up on Trey. Robert Beal is 6'4", 250 pounds. Yeah, 250 pounds is kind of a tweener. I know that 250 sounds like a lot, but it really isn't for a 6'4". Or maybe that is ideal weight. I'm not. But he looks small compared to the other guys. We'll see what happens. Brandon Willis, I choose we need another tight end that could step up behind Kittle. I choose we need another. So you like Willis, but you still think we need another tight end? Or are you saying that you believe that Willis will be that tight end to be a backup to or a complementing piece to Kittle? Okay. We need Latu and Willis to be good. Kittle ain't getting younger and might be looking at the WWE career. This is me. I know a lot of people don't like to hear this. Specifically, Jess from East Coast Red and Gold. She gets mad when I say this. I am sorry, Jess. I don't mean to get you upset. But the saying goes, it's better to move somebody 1 year early than a year too late. If Kittle has a good year, this year and is able to move the needle like he did last year, his cap hit is going to be huge in 2024. Would that be the offseason that the Niners decide to trade him? Especially if Cameron Latu and Braden Willis really step up. If they both step up, great. But if one of those two can really look good, then that trade is more real for the Niners of Kittle. I don't want to see Kittle go. I love Kittle. But if we have to trade him, I want to get some good investment in return. So we'll see what happens. Kittle has to play great, and Cameron Latu and Brendan Willis have to show Kyle enough for him to feel comfortable. If we move on, if being the big word that I'm using, if we're able to move on from Kittle, do we feel confident enough that we can get similar production from Latu or Willis? If there's doubt, if Latu or Willis do not completely convince Kyle that they can be not as great, but as good as as Kittle, they'll move on from Kittle. But if Latu and Willis don't show enough, then I can see them working the contract maybe and keeping Kittle for a longer time. The best scenario is Latu or Willis or both really, really step up this year. And we're able to move from Kittle, get him off the books, get a good trade value for him. I love players, but I love my team more, and I want to be competitive every year. I want to be in the dance every year. And when I mean the dance, I'm talking about the playoffs. Playoffs? Don't talk to me about no playoffs. A shout out to Jim. What was his name? Jim Mora. Playoffs? Don't talk to me about no playoffs. Backflip. So I'm assuming we're talking about Drake Jackson. I'm kind of behind on my comments. I apologize for that. Yeah. I love what I saw. My jersey just came in. My jersey came in yesterday for Drake Jackson. Cannot wait. My next show that I do, I will wear my Drake Jackson. My Hargrave jersey came in, and my Drake Jackson jersey came in. 98 and 95. I don't know what it is about 95. I always love that number on a jersey. 95. Rockstar is in the house. How you doing, Rockstar? Welcome to the show. I'm doing steak, barbecue, root beer, barbecue. I'm doing steak on the barbecue, root beer, and putting up some fireworks. And I'm going to watch the UFC fight this weekend. That's awesome, Jimmy. I asked you that question about an hour ago. That's how behind I am in the comments. With Hargrave in, he's going to open up for Bosa and Armstead and Jackson. Yeah. I think the two beneficiaries are going to be Jackson and Armstead. Nick Bosa has proved already that even without a Hargrave, he gets 18 and a half sacks. So I'm not worried about Bosa. Does his own damage on his own. But the addition of Hargrave would definitely benefit Armstead and Jackson way more that it will benefit Bosa, in my opinion. Kinlaw is just going to be a rotational play. And that might be a positive thing, Lewis. That truthfully might be positive. The fact that we don't have to depend on Kinlaw on every down. We don't have to put all that weight on his knees on every down. He's able to rest. He comes in when Hargrave or Armstead need a break. That might be more beneficial to the Niners and to Kinlaw, him being a rotational player than a starter. Maybe we get the best out of Kinlaw now that he's not a starter, but he's just a rotational piece. We'll see. I am done with Kinlaw. Anyway, I just want to know, Beto, thoughts. I can understand the frustration with Kinlaw. We traded Buckner, and I am not against the trade of Buckner. I did not want Buckner to go. I love Buckner out of Oregon. I like watching Armstead and Buckner in Oregon. I love watching them in San Francisco. I did not want to see Buckner gone, but you got to make decisions for the team. And Buckner was offered a contract. He did not take it. It was too low, and that's fine. I can respect that Buckner did not accept the contract that the Niners gave him because he felt that he was worth more, and more power to him for that. But the Niners were not going to be capable of paying him that, so they went ahead and paid Armstead. Now, player for player, Buckner is a better player than Armstead. He is. But for the scheme that we run in San Francisco under Chris Kasarik, the Niners can utilize Armstead much better than they can utilize Buckner. But Buckner is the better player, but Armstead is the better fit for what San Francisco is trying to do, if that makes any sense to you guys. Clelin Ferrell, I think, will be cut. I'm a big Clemson Tiger fan, Luis, and I love what I saw in him in college. He's a monster. Do I think he was taken too high where he was taken by the Raiders? Yes. I thought he was going to be more of a middle to the late first round, but definitely a first round for sure. The Raiders typically do not utilize their players correctly. They put their players in bad situations. Crosby is the outlier. Crosby is so good. Crosby is so good that no matter how you misuse him, he's going to perform. Clelin Ferrell was asked to cover tight ends. He was asked to cover running backs. He was playing outside linebacker. When you put Clelin Ferrell as a pure hands on the dirt defensive end, pin your ears back, go after the quarterback, you get great production from this kid. And under Chris Kasarik, Clelin Ferrell, all he has to do is put his hand on the dirt, pin his ears back, and go straight for the quarterback. He doesn't have to worry about coverage. He doesn't have to worry about reading what's going on. He just needs to worry about, let's get to the quarterback and take him out. And I believe that we're going to see a better production from this kid, Luis. And I'm also looking forward to see Austin Bryant. If Austin Bryant can stay healthy, that kid has a lot of speed. He's also another Clemson Tiger. It's going to be interesting to see what we get out of these two young men. What's up, my Shaw Redemption? Shawshank Redemption. How you doing, sir? Always trying to say your name right, and I can't. Your first name, your real name, not your YouTube name. Ancho, I think is correct. Hopefully, I did not screw it up. Ancho, right? Hopefully, I said it correctly and I didn't screw it up. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Same to you, Niner Sickness. No barbecue for me today. Oh, okay. A lot of people don't barbecue. They just kind of just relax. And that's okay. Whatever you do, as long as you do it with your family, that's what's important. Emory Thomas can be cut. And TDP, Teron Davis Price. Ooh. Now, Emory Thomas, I can see him being cut just because he's in an uphill battle. So many corners this year. Darren Luter Jr., Isaiah Oliver was brought in. The corner from the Carolina Panthers was brought in. Womack, Samuel Womack, second year. It is definitely going to be an uphill battle for Emory Thomas. Can he do it? We're going to find out in training camp. But he is a casualty for a cut. Now, TDP, I don't know. They go with let's see. Trey Sermon, a third round pick running back, lost his job to an undrafted free agent and Jordan Mason. That doesn't happen very often. And just because it happened last year that an undrafted free agent was able to outplay a third round pick doesn't necessarily mean that the same thing is going to happen all over again where maybe someone like LaBorn outbeats TDP. I think TDP is going to be a good running back for us. I really do. So I'm inclined to say that Everett Thomas has a better chance of being cut than TDP. TDP has to completely shit the bed to lose his job. Apparently Seahawks ain't real. You're not a Seahawks fan, I presume. Sea chickens is made of birds. Supposed to be, ashtray. Jake Moody, the light button, everyone. What's up, my brother from another mother? We got Bryant in the house. How you doing, Bryant? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Trying to catch up to some of these comments. Happy 4th of July, Chicano. Best wish to you and yours. Orale. Roberto Hastings. Cubo. Welcome to my pad, eh? Pass the wire, Holmes. Pass the wire. I go by the name of the front of the jersey and not the back. As good as McCaffrey is, as good as Christian McCaffrey is, arguably the best running back in the market that is still active, I still go by the front name and not the name in the back. I am with you 100%, Damien. It is about the name in the front and not the name in the back. What's up, Supremo? Welcome. I'm assuming the Giants lost again, huh? That's tough, man. Dude, his chat is so delayed. Post this. I'm behind. Calm down. There's no delay. I'm just behind on the chats. Calm down, sir. This is the Niner Sickness podcast, not the rock star guy. But I appreciate you being here nevertheless. Leslie, what's up, Leslie? Went to the parade this morning wearing my Purdy jersey and yelled, "Welcome home," and "Go Niners" to the Grand Marshal of the Cowboys. Had a blast. Where are you located again, Leslie? Again, I forgot. Oh, okay. Cooper Creek. 91 degrees. It is still not as hot as Vegas. Vegas is crazy.
The following moments may contain explicit language.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Modesto. You're just around the corner from me, Leslie. You're just around the corner from me. And it's 91? Oh, crap. I assume you didn't read my comments that I'm crazy guy, brother. Oh, no, I did not. Okay, so you changed. You're the twin brother of crazy guy? There's two of you? Holy crap.
Booyah!
There's two. There's two. Let me give you a hand applause for that. There's two of you. Lord help us. I love it, bro. I love it. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July. Enjoy the barbecues, enjoy the fireworks, but most importantly, enjoy your family. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your loved ones, because we are here today and could be possibly gone tomorrow. Life is not certain. Take advantage of every opportunity you may have to bring up memories with your loved ones. Double trouble. Double trouble.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
What's up? Mary Fist is in the house. Little bit of royalty. How you doing, Mary? Welcome to my channel. Mary is a Vikings fan. Do not give her no heart stuff. She is a wonderful individual. She's a Vikings fan, but she's always been kind and respectful to me and the 49er Empire. So show her some love. She's a Vikings fan, but she's a wonderful individual. Welcome. Because you came in and you probably scared them off. Here comes Rockstar guy. So crazy guy's out the door. He's out the door. Must be another fury of you are. Talk your shit. Talk your shit there, Tommy. Thanks, Niner. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Absolutely. All right, guys. That's going to be my show for tonight, for today. I'm going to go get the barbecue ready and go barbecue and spend the evening with my family as we watch the fireworks and we barbecue. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your barbecues. Enjoy the 4th of July, whether you're barbecuing or you're not. Enjoy your family and be safe. And try not to burn any houses if you're lighting up some illegal fireworks out there in your community. Until then, this is Niner Beto, a.k.a. Niner Sickness, with the Niner Sickness partner saying good night and God bless. Peace.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,